Alright guys, welcome back. Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. Barbecue the way life, folks. Today, we got some chuck roast we're going to do. This ain't going to be our ordinary chuck roast video, folks. You know Scotty's Backyard Barbecue doesn't do that to you. You heard of the poor man's brisket, the chuck roast. Now you're going to see the poor man's ribeye roast, or rib roast, or beef roast. Poor man's beef roast? I'll swing you down here and I'll show you what we're working with, folks. Hang on. Alright folks, here we got two beautiful chuck roasts from my local butcher shop. Because you know here in Scotty's Backyard Barbecue, we always buy local if we can. And besides, you're not getting these big behemoths from no Walmart, folks. These weigh in about 3.5 to 4 pounds a piece. And what we're going to do with these chuck roast, folks, we're going to turn this into a beautiful beef roast for Sunday supper tomorrow. Today's Saturday, and I'll show you how we're going to do this. First off, what we're going to do, folks, we're going to get a little kosher salt. We're going to kind of do like a dry brine on these bad boys. You're asking yourself, why you got two of them? Why can't you just use one? Well, you could use one, but that'd be no fun. Why use one when you can do two? Alright, then we're going to put a little coarse black pepper. This is the best stuff on the market, folks. We're going to put that in the middle too. When I say middle, that's because what Scotty here is going to do is we're going to take these two and flop them together. Alright, then we're going to take some more kosher salt. I'm going to put that right on the top. Hang on folks, it gets better. A little more pepper on the top. Alright, now we're going to take some of this here butcher twine and we're going to tie this up Scotty style. Doesn't have to be fancy, folks. We just have to hold these two big pieces of meat together. We got salt and pepper. Tying it all together here. Alright. Sharp knife. Cut them off. Do the same thing here in the middle. Depending on how much twine you got. I might not have enough. We'll see. We'll do the old Geiger surgical knot. Oh, we better go one more on that surgical knot. We don't want that baby slipping. There we go. Tie that down. Cut that short. I think we got enough for one more. Whoa, it's gonna be close, folks. We did it. Tie that. Get that tight again, Scotty. A little tighter. One more time. There we go, folks. Anyway, you want it just so you don't come apart. Nothing fancy. Now we're going to take this behemoth of a roast. Now it's a full-size roast, folks. Heavy on the salt. This is a big piece of meat. It can take it. Salt, pepper all the way around. Now I'm just using salt and pepper, not a rub. I want to have the beefy flavor for what we're going to be doing with this. Yeah, and they're going to do the same thing with the pepper. Coarse black pepper. Scotty's Backyard Barbecue, we try not to waste any salt, any pepper. We're going to rub that around on all the sides. Alright. Now we're going to take some of this here saran wrap. We're going to wrap this all the way up. I'm going to show you how we do both. I'm going to fire up the Masterbuilt 560 for this one, folks. Warmer weather is ahead of us. Be right back. See you tomorrow. Time to unwrap this. Alright folks, welcome back. Scotty Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. Today we're going to be doing a product review by that roast is rested in the refrigerator. I got a few things sent to me to try out. I got a lot of stuff. I love my little channel. Some people send me stuff. Some stuff is cheap. They send it to me. I look at it and I will not show it to my viewers because it's too cheap. I send it right back to them on my dime. I've had a grill company, I ain't gonna mention the name of the grill company, sent me a nice gas burner grill to try out. I got it here and it was just junk. I'm not gonna show you guys junk. Sure, it's cheap and affordable, but it was junk. I sent it back on my dime. Alright, here we go. Right out of the box, I can tell this thermometer is sweet. I checked the price online. It's affordable at $69. Half the price of this thermal pin. All this thermal pin does is check temperature, and that's it. Doesn't do nothing else. This thing's sweet. Got the built-in magnet. Hang that on the side of your smoker. Another plus. $15 magnet. $150, not a damn magnet. No magnet at all, folks. What really sold me on this is why I'm doing this review. Is this goes all the way around. I love this part. Some of you YouTubers might like this part. Say you're in here and you're checking your meat and you're filming and you realize, hey, my camera's over there. I'm going to have to flip this around so the viewers can see that. There you go. Alright, that's kind of cool. These other ones don't do that. Another feature I like about this is the hold button. I don't know about a lot of you backyarders, but sometimes that smoke will get you in the face or it's dark and you're trying to get in there to see the temperature. Hit the hold button. Pull it out. You look at it. Oh yeah, there's the temperature. That is, to me, is a great feature. The hold button. Get back there in the back, say you're cutting chicken or something, you got a piece way in the back, you can't really see the screen. Bam, hold button, bring it back. Alright, that temperature's at 150. We know we gotta cook that a little harder. Great feature. Waterproof. Longevity. Chef temp, final 10 times 10, 1 second reading, long battery life, waterproof, which is very important to Scotty because you know I cook outside in all sorts of weather. This thing here, 15 bucks, waterproof. I left this thing outside at 30 below, covered with ice. I come out the next day, thawed it out, still works. Had this 5 years. I like this thing. I don't use this much on my channel because I want to use stuff that my viewers can afford. To me, I think this is affordable at $69. It does everything that a $159 thermometer does. It's got a little hook. Hang it on your hook on your barbecue or your grill. It's always going to be there when you need it. This big bulky thing, nobody likes carrying this around in your pocket. It's annoying. This thing's 15 bucks. Comes with a hook handle, alright? Come on, people. $150, you can put a hole in here so people can hang it up. Not even a magnet. That's why I don't try to use this on my channel. I mean, 150 bucks for a backyard barbecue, no. If you're trying to win $10,000, yeah, you might want to invest in one of these. But I think this one will do everything and much more than a thermal pin will do. Now, if I didn't think so, you wouldn't be seeing me using it on my channel. Alright, folks? We'll see you tomorrow when the roast is going into the Masterbuilt 560. We're going to try to nail that roast at 140 to 145 degrees, alright? And this thing will do it. See you tomorrow, folks. Love this thing. Thank you, Chef's Temp, for sending it to me. Hey, here we are at the backyard. I'm going to light up the Masterbuilt 560. I like to start off with just a little bit of Kingsford in the old fire chimney here. Now, I'm going to show you one way that I like to do my startup. Now, I don't recommend this for everybody now. You can light it top, bottom, I don't care. Ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Let's see if we can get the bottom of the light. Hang on, folks. Didn't set up my tripod this morning. There we go, folks. Now, before you go running off to the comment section, I'll show you what I used. This is only a part-time gig here. I used some of this. Yeah, Matchlite. I bought this at a yard sale for $1, so don't go right into the comment section just yet, folks. Figure I'd try it. Oh, works good for starting up the Masterbuilt. Use a little bit in the chimney. Let it all turn white. Definitely let it all turn white before you drop it in. Make startup easy on the old Masterbuilt 560. Been a long winter here in Wisconsin. Yeah. Hopefully she'll start up. If she won't start up and run, then I'll throw it in the old Pit Boss. Okay, we'll be right back. And I'll show you. We're gonna put some post oak and some sawdust down in the bottom of the pan. We'll be right back. Hey guys, we got these all burnt down. They're all nice and white. Alright, be careful. Don't be running to the comment section now. Gotta be slippery out here. It's all icy. We dump that in, folks. Now we got a bag of Kingsford Blue here, folks. We all use Kingsford Blue, don't we? Now we're going to pop it off. Pop her off. Shoot this door. Full bag of Kingsford, folks. 16 pounder. Not quite a full bag. A few chunks left over. Alright. Still icy out here, folks. On the bottom, I kind of light. I got mesquite and not post oak. Mesquite and hickory sawdust. See if she'll start up in the cold. Been a long time since I used it. A few months. We're going to start this off at 475. There it was. Fan kicked off. Kicked on. Now you don't lit charcoal in there, folks. I'm going to bring you up a little bit. Now it's going to be really hot in there. It's going to be like 300-400 degrees with that lit charcoal. So your fan might not come on if you got it set at 225 or 250. We're going to let this warm up. 450. Oh, I better get my frying pan out of there, folks. There you go. Use one of these full of sawdust in the pan. Get yourself one of these, folks. Pick these up at yard sale. I got about 50 of these things scattered all over my yard. Been in the refrigerator for a good 18 hours. Overnight for sure you want to do it. I'll fast forward this while boring you. Alright folks, enough with the fast forwarding. Now it absorbed all that salt and goodness, brought it to the surface, brought it back in. So now what we're going to do, we're going to reintroduce some salt. We're going to use a little bit of olive oil. Just as a little binder. All the way around. On the top. Look at the size of this roast, folks. This is a poor man ribeye roast. You know, chuck roast is cut off close to the ribeye. Alright. Now, alright folks, I went and washed my hands real quick. We're just going to take a little bit of that salt. More salt. We're just going to go all the way around. Once again, this is a big piece. It's going to weigh in about 8 pounds, folks. It's going to take a while. We got the Masterbuilt out there all fired up. We're going to run this bad boy at 275. Alright. We're going to hit this with a little bit more black pepper. Hang on, folks. I lost my pepper. There we go, folks. All this is just salt and pepper. We want that good beefy flavor. Alright. Once again, I'll go wash my hands and I'll meet you outside at the Masterbuilt 560, folks. Look at the size of this beast. Alright, see you outside. Coming up to temp. Fan shut off when we open it. We're gonna put this bad boy right on the top. See how smoky that is, folks? That's why it's important to have this temperature gauge that's got a hold button. You get back here, push the hold button, bam. Yeah, 32 degrees, folks. Nice and cold. We got fire, folks. I better shut that down. Say hello. I think it's been a while since I used this. Alright. Now we're gonna turn this down to Alright, we turned it down to 275. Fire gone out. No hurry there, folks. Alright, we'll see you back out here and let's come back in exactly 5 hours, no peaky. Alright, see you in 5 hours. Alright, well that's coming up to 5 hour mark. Talk about this Chef Temp gauge. I like it. Magnetic. Right there on the side, because that's hot. You don't want to put it there. Right there. Metallic. Got a little knob there. Yeah. Hang it up. Alright. We're going to leave it hang there. It is 18 degrees out. We're going to let that sit outside 18 degrees like I do my other one. See how it works. Alright. We'll be right back. It's been a few months since I fired this bad boy up. See, at the 5 hour mark, I was going to bring you back at the 5 hour mark, but I forgot. I want this at 145. So it ain't going to take 5 hours. So let me bring you in and see where we're at. It's been about 2.5 hours, folks. Yeah, we don't want to overshoot this, folks. What do we got? Alright, we're sitting at 83 degrees. I was getting scared, folks. We got a little ways. 117 on that end. Remember, these are two big old chuck roasts stuck together. 74. Yeah, how the thermometer locks it. Show your viewers what your temperature is. It's only at 73. Alright. We're safe. We're halfway there. Let's check back in another 2.5 hours, folks. Nah, let's make an hour and a half. We don't want to overshoot that. So far, this thing's been out in the cold. Working great, folks. $68, one hell of a deal. It wouldn't be on Scotty's Backyard Barbecue if I didn't trust it. Alright, see you in an hour and a half. Definitely don't want to. Well, get a load of that beauty, folks. Oh, that's a thing of goodness there, folks. I gotta bring you in on this one. Oh yeah, look at that, folks. That's gorgeous. I gotta wash my step. It's icy out here. It's about 28 degrees. We don't want to overshoot this. Looking at 145. We're at 108. 116 on that end. The smaller end, we're at 123. You know what? I am going to rotate that. Get that out of the way. I'm going to double check that temperature. 106 in the middle. There's two chuck those tied together. Alright, there. Hold lock temperature right there, 113, folks. That's what I love about this probe. Lock her in. Show the viewers. Too smoky. Whatever. Okay. Thing works great out in the cold, folks. Got a little thing out here. We just hook it up. Alright. We'll be back in a half hour. Check it again. Alright, guys. Double checking. Again, look at that beautiful color, folks. Yeah, I'm loving that thing. Definitely don't want to overshoot it. I'm checking it quite often. We're at 134. Seems to be pretty consistent now. 135, 133, 128. Hold. See that, folks? You can hold the temperature for the viewers. Alright. I like that. Remember, this thing goes around this way too. Check it that way. Pretty slick. See how it goes down if you don't hold it? And you hold it. Going down. Let's see what temperature is outside today, folks. I think it's warmed up into the 20s now. Yeah, dropping down. Oh, just go to 46 by the smoker. Get away from the smoker. Away from the smoker, warmed up to 39 degrees. That's how fast it goes from 39 to 135. Boom, just like that, split second, right up to 135 degrees, folks. 35.1. This will be my go-to thermometer from now on, folks. Shut it, it turns off. Love this thing. I say you can. I better get this shut. You got a magnet. Of course, you don't want to leave it there because it's hot, but put it here. It's always going to be there. All right. We'll check back in about half an hour. It should be pretty close. All right, guys. Been close to a half hour. Should be pretty good. The color is still amazing, folks. You see what I'm seeing? Wow. Go ahead and get that probe. 145, folks. Still hasn't moved. Hanging out still at the 138. Must be like a short stall. We got some snow over here, folks. Let's see what this does. 32 degrees, folks. Oop, down to 31. Yeah. 31, folks. Let's hit her again. Boom. 33. Love this thing. You gotta get you one of these, folks. I'll leave all the information down below. Let's get this bad boy going up to 145, folks. Right, get scared. Here we go. Man, I'm in love with that color, folks. 142.5, folks. Very important to get that half in there. 141. Seems to be pretty consistent. 145 on that end. 150. We're gonna call that good. 145. We're hitting right in the 140 range. We got 149. 143.4. This beautiful temperature gauge held it. There we go. I guess the only con on this gauge I'd have it doesn't go back in all the way. You can poke yourself with it. I don't know if that's something I did or what, but oh, there it goes. Now it's back in all the way. My bad. Alright. We're gonna pull this off and let it rest inside the house. Right, see inside, there it is. It's been resting. Get a load of that beauty. Juicy. Running out on my board here, folks. The Poor Man rib roast tied up. 2 chuck roasts tied together. We got it tied up. You want to leave this tied up. You want to slice this as thin as you can get it. Lay it on the plate with some mashed potatoes or something. And see how we did, folks. The old Masterbuilt 560 come out of retirement. Smells like beef, folks. Look at that, folks. Amazing. 2 chuck roasts tied together. Juicy. Yeah, nice beautiful smoke ring off the old Masterbuilt with the hickory sawdust and the mesquite. Nice and tender. I cook at 145 degrees. We're going to cut it right up to the string. You can use these thin slices for whatever you want. Alright, we got that string coming off. We cut that right up. There it is. Don't eat that. You just keep carving it off, folks. Carving the roast beef for Christmas. Look at that. Perfect. 145 degrees. That thermometer nailed it. We got nice tender pieces. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, folks. You too can make a poor man's rib roast. You follow these instructions. I got me some sandwiches to build, folks, for lunch. We'll see you next time. Peace out. Scotty's Backyard Barbecue.